This is the Shimano Stradic FM, and today I'm going to be giving you my honest review on it. The Stradic FM starts off at a size 1000 and goes all the way up to a size 5000. I've been using it in a size 2500 and it's been great for lakes, rivers, streams and ponds, as well as some light saltwater use. With that being said, I've mainly been using it to target species like trout and perch on lures. Right, so I'm just going to put the specs on screen now. I'm not going to go over all of them, but I'm just going to quickly mention the more important ones. The Stradic in a size 2500 has 9 kgs of max drag, which is more than enough for most species that you'll be targeting with something like this. It also weighs 220 grams, which is about normal for a reel in this size. You're probably also wondering about the price. In a size 2500, the Stradic costs about 350 New Zealand dollars. This definitely puts it more of the expensive category, as you can get lots of good reels in the same size for about half the price. However, there are also plenty of reels that cost more than the Stradic, so $350 isn't crazy expensive. Now, something that I've noticed from using this reel is the build quality. I've had this thing for about 2 years and it still looks brand new. I haven't had to do anything to maintain it. The drag's as good as it ever was. I haven't had to oil it or anything and it's still buttery smooth. This doesn't mean you can just take it out fishing in the saltwater, do nothing and expect it to be perfectly fine. It will probably break if you do that. It's always a good idea to clean your reel after using it, especially if you've been using it in salt water. But yeah, even after 2 years, this reel is pretty much as good as the day I got it. All this is good, but how does this thing perform on the water? Like I said before, I've mainly been using this reel for lure fishing for species like trout. Paired with 8-pound braid, it casts really well and it's easy to get a nice accurate cast. The smooth nature of the reel makes retrieving lures super easy, and you're able to retrieve the lures at a consistent speed. The drag is also super smooth, which helps when you're fighting fish. Like I said before, the Shimano Stradic costs about $350, which does make it kind of expensive, and there are definitely some good reels that you can buy for half the price even. In this hand I've got the Shimano Stradic, and in this hand I've got the Shimano Nasky. As you can see, they look pretty similar, except the Shimano Nasky costs about half the price as the Stradic. So what are you getting if you spend the extra money and buy the Stradic? Well, the first thing is the weight. The Stradic is 20 grams lighter than the Shimano Nasky, which weighs about 240 grams. In terms of drag, both the Stradic and the Nasky have the same max drag of 9 kgs. This may be kind of surprising considering one costs twice as much as the other. I don't know if you're able to pick it up on camera, but the Nasky also has plenty of marks and stuff where the paint's just chipped away and it's just worn out over time. At one point, this reel also completely seized up at one time and just wasn't working at all, but I was able to send it in and get it fixed. Apart from that though, I haven't really had any issues with it. It's important to note that I have had the Nasky a lot longer than I've had the Stradic, which is part of the reason why it's not in as good of a condition. The overall build quality and durability of the Nasky just isn't quite as good as the Stradic. This doesn't make it a bad reel though. In fact, for the price, this is probably one of the better reels you can get. And in fact, it's not that much worse than the Stradic. But the Stradic is still clearly the better reel. I definitely recommend the Stradic, especially if you're more of an advanced angler, as for all the reasons I've mentioned before. But if you're just starting out or don't want to spend the money, there's plenty of reels you can get for a lot cheaper. Overall, I've been really impressed with the Stradic. It's probably my favourite reel I've ever used, and I really like the build quality and overall durability of it. I like the look and feel, and it's been perfect for what I've been using it for. Sure, it is a bit expensive, but in the end it is worth it because this will last you a long time, especially if you take care of it. If you do want to buy the Stradic, I'll leave a link to where you can buy it in the video description. If this video helped you out, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. On screen right now is a video where I review this rod, which is the rod that I've been using with the Stradic. If you want to see me do more of these review videos, make sure you let me know because I'm happy to do them. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.